So we now have the latest trailer for the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. I know I just did an in-depth review and breakdown of the trailer just a couple of hours ago, guys. I'll actually leave a link to that video up somewhere above on this video, so if you guys haven't seen that, be sure to check that out. But in this video, guys, we're going to be focusing on a little secret about Gine that I think we all should just kind of take into account. It's probably not the case, but it's definitely something to think about, guys. Stick around. Right after the intro, we'll get right into it. Anime, yeah, I rep it. YouTube, here comes the legend. Let my anthem ring across the streets. My name is T-Rex17. My name is T-Rex17. I hope you will subscribe to me. And leave a like. So we now have the trailer, right? And in my little in-depth review, I did break down a couple of things, but guys, I noticed after I did that review and I really went back and looked at some of the character models, I couldn't help but notice a very, very striking similarity between two major characters, guys. Now, be sure to hear me out here. I don't want you guys to think I'm sounding like some sort of weirdo or some sort of buffoon that does not know what they're talking about. Trust me, I've watched the series long enough to know. I've pretty much seen almost everything up to this point. Let's take a second right now, okay? Just think about something. So in any of the trailers we've seen so far, Dragon Ball Super Trailer 1 or Dragon Ball Super Trailer 2, we have not seen another female besides Gine, right? That was a rhetorical question. But guys, we've only seen Gine. Now, I know she's just probably one of the most main, as far as like mainstream female Saiyans goes, but there's also Fasha. She is another female Saiyan. We haven't even seen her, I don't think, or if she's been seen, I didn't see her. But anyway, I'm thinking that Paragus at some point, I don't know when, may have actually linked up with Gine and conceived Broly. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but guys, we have not seen a hint or even heard anything about Broly having a mother. We've only known that Paragus has been the only man in his life. We've never seen his mom, which leads me to believe that he is Gine's illegitimate son. Which, yes, guys, that would essentially mean that Goku and Broly are brothers. Now, it's just hypothetical. It's just hypothetical. But I wanted to bring that up to you guys, and I even have a little bit of proof here besides what I mentioned a second ago. We're going to actually look at two very, very detailed images where we can kind of get a really good look of facial features and like cosmetics on the characters. So I want to pull them up here in just a second. So guys, here we have it. Let's just look at this picture here for just a second. Now take a good look at Broly's bangs and how his hair kind of hangs off to the side. Now, if you guys looked at the trailer very in depth, you would notice that Gine's hair looked very, very similar to that of Broly's. And the thing I'm getting at here, guys, is that Broly doesn't necessarily know. Like, he's kind of caught up in the middle of all this. Like, I feel like Paragus is gonna use him even more so than he did in movie 8 of Dragon Ball Z. Now, I don't really want to make Gine out to be like Queen of the Thought Saiyans or anything like that, but I mean, what if like it wasn't necessarily her choice, which I don't really think she's that kind of woman anyway. Like, maybe Paragus was just so pent up with rage, he just found like the best looking Saiyan woman and was like, hey, I'm going to have my way with you, etc, etc, and thus Broly was conceived. Now, I'm sure that Broly is probably older than Goku, so this could have happened well before Bardock and Gine became a thing, guys. Because I know for a fact it probably won't happen afterward. This had to have happened before somewhere, is what I'm thinking. And Gine just kind of, she maybe like fell off with Paragus somewhere along the way. Maybe he was very abusive. Be that as it may, if he actually did take her and like have his way, I suppose that would not necessarily be her choice. So eventually, after she's had the son, Broly, of course she's not going to have an abortion or anything, because at the end of the day, that he is her child. She's gonna conceive him, but after that, what if she meets Bardock? Bardock treats her right, and they're living a good life. Bardock eventually goes, hey, I'd like to have a kid with you, or vice versa. She wants to have Bardock's child. And that happens, and Paragus is just like pent up with rage, and that could be the reason ultimately why Paragus hates Goku, because yeah, Bardock's not there, but Goku is there, so he can take out his rage on Bardock on his son, right? So let's say that Gine chose Bardock, which of course she did, and that's why he's mad at Goku, like I just said. And of course he's mad at Vegeta because King Vegeta kind of neglected him, and he kind of treated Paragus and Broly like an outcast. He wasn't necessarily treated with the treatment that the other Saiyans got. So maybe that's why he hates Vegeta. I'm quite sure that is the reason why, which ultimately leads the three Saiyans, the three strongest Saiyans, to a fated battle with each other. Okay, all of this is because of Paragus. All of this. Now, how everything goes down, I'm not sure, guys, but that is just a theory, just food for thought, not to be taken seriously. Yes, so Paragus basically takes advantage of Gine before her and Bardock became a thing, and Paragus is mad about her kind of not taking as much care of Broly as she does with Goku and Bardock. So yeah, Paragus, like, basically in this theory, Paragus is the bad guy. Okay, Paragus is the bad guy. But like I said, guys, we won't know anything until the movie drops. Just food for thought. If you guys enjoyed this theory, be sure to share it with your friends that are also very into Dragon Ball. Maybe share it into a couple Dragon Ball communities, because like I said, I can see that actually being a possibility. The resemblances are very striking. And yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it for this theory. Also, guys, to my subscribers or new viewers alike, I'm going to be doing a subscriber react video coming up soon. So if you guys want to partner that, like, maybe you guys like post your link down there in a comment section below. I'll check it out, react to it, upload it. I'm doing it for a good bit of you guys. Subscribers only now. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe. You guys want me to check something out for you guys, I'll react to it here on T-Rex 17. And until that happens, I'll catch you guys in the next video.